Welcome to the weekly weather briefing for Monday, April 13th, 2015. This is from your National Weather Service in Spokane, Washington. The next 24 hours will be the most active weather-wise. A strong cold front will push through the region tonight, bringing rain and mountain snow, gusty winds, and cooler temperatures. The system will have a good source of cool air, resulting in crashing snow levels and potential for travel impacts. As the system departs Tuesday, we are looking for high pressure to build in around midweek and linger through the weekend. A cool start to Wednesday will give way to above normal temperatures by the end of the work week, coupled with drier conditions. There is one caveat, which comes in the form of a weak cold front, which will dent the ridge and around the start of the weekend, but this looks to have fairly minimal impacts at this time. So let's take a look at our storm system during the next 24 hours. This image shows the timing of tonight's cold front overlaid on the current visible satellite. The cold front, which is roughly 100 miles off the coast, will be to the Cascades just prior to midnight and through the Idaho Panhandle by sunrise. We will see light to moderate precipitation along and behind the front in the areas shaded in green. These areas will have the potential to receive between a half and 1 inch of liquid precipitation during the period ranging from tonight through tomorrow afternoon, some which will fall as rain and some as snow. There will also be strong westerly flow with this front, which will lead to another strong rain shadow in the lee of the Cascades. Lighter amounts will be found across portions of eastern Washington outlined in the yellow line. Those amounts will be generally less than 1/4 of an inch. Snow levels will come crashing down behind the front. For the Cascades, we are looking for snow levels to fall from 5 to 2,000 feet by tomorrow morning. For Idaho, snow levels will start off around 7 this afternoon and fall near 4 by morning and continue to lower near 3 through the day. This will mean a good chance for precipitation to change to snow on the mountain passes, including Snoqualmie, Stevens, North Cascades, Lookout, Lolo, and then even the higher areas of US 95 and Idaho 3, which include Winchester and Deary. Based on the time of year, precipitation intensity, and current road conditions, here is a detailed look for areas where snow could impact the Tuesday morning commute. Confidence is lower regarding snow accumulations for roads in Idaho, given the later timing and corresponding timing closer to sunrise. We think there is enough confidence for at least light accumulations before the morning commute, and winter weather advisories are in place across the region. As with most snow in April, the main impacts to travel will be early Tuesday morning. Any snow showers that continue through the afternoon and late morning will likely just melt as they fall. Looking at the latest snowfall graphic, 2 to 4 inches of snow are expected on Stevens and Lookout passes, with about 1 to 2 inches on the higher terrain of US 95 and Idaho 3. Less than an inch is expected on Sherman Pass. Winds will be picking up behind the cold front and remain blustery through much of the day. Winds will peak Tuesday morning and remain breezy through the day with local gusts around 40 miles per hour, especially in the Wenatchee area, foothills of the Blue Mountains, and Palouse. The storm system will depart Tuesday evening but leave behind a cool air mass. This will bring the potential for widespread freezing temperatures, some which will need to be monitored closely where fruit trees are budding or other sensitive plants exist. For the areas outlined in red, this graphic represents the coolest scenario and temperatures may not dip this low. Please be sure to check the latest forecasts, especially on Tuesday morning, for additional changes if you are concerned with sensitive vegetation. Following the storm system, high pressure will build into the region and remain the dominant feature through the weekend. There is a weak disturbance denting the ridge Friday night and the Saturday, but this will mainly bring a few degrees of cooling and slight increase in winds. With a few rounds of light snow last week, our regional snowpack did remain steady, or even increased by 2% for most basins. Time is just about running out to make up any additional snowpack, so it's pretty rewarding to have the weeks like this when little is lost. A return to warmer than average temperatures and below average precipitation is expected next week. The Climate Prediction Center 8 to 14 day outlook shows a relatively high degree of confidence that from April 21st through the 27th will be warm and relatively dry. So in summary, here's what we're monitoring for weather impacts this week. Snow on the mountain passes and roads above 3,000 feet for Tuesday morning. Winds will be gusty through much of the day, with gusts 35 most likely. Cool temperatures Wednesday will bring the potential for freezing temperatures in the morning, especially in the lower basin. This will be a short-lived cool trend as temperatures warm above normal and drier weather returns. Please monitor our forecast throughout the week for updates. Check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you for tuning in to this weekly weather briefing.